Hello, dancers, friends, welcome. This is your first time tuning in. I'm Tiekka, and this is Everyday Ballet, where we bring gorgeous classical ballet principles, training, and style to everyday life. You do not have to have a dancer's body or know anything about ballet. I'm here to show you all about this amazing art form and how to bring some ballet grace and power into your life. Now, in this video, we are going to have an exercise set to the music of the Sugarplum Fairy. During the holiday season, I just love bringing out the Nutcracker music. There's so much fun and festivity in the music itself. And of course, what would Nutcracker be without the Sugarplum Fairy? So this is a tendu and dégagé exercise. And if those terms do not sound familiar to you, you'll want to check out my how to tendu and how to dégagé videos so that you have the basics on the steps that we're using. But that being said, this is a simple exercise, which I really hope you'll enjoy. And if you do enjoy it, remember, you can always come and do more ballet with us at everydayballet.com. We have our online programs, as well as you can now live stream our classes from our New York City studio. So I would just love to share more ballet with you. I'm so delighted you're here. Let's ballet. So in this exercise, we are seeing our tendu and our dégagé steps. Let's just go over briefly what we're going to be thinking about here. So remember, tendu, the foot stays on the floor. It's our stretching motion. We're stretching the toes, the ankle, the knee, either in front, beside, or behind. And with our dégagé, we are sweeping the leg to separate, to disengage from the floor, but it's not very high, so just a couple of inches off the floor. The whole time that we're doing this, we are engaging our posture by having that feeling of zipping the jeans and rising up through the crown of the head. And of course, all of this without taking tension in our neckline. So our power center is here. This is light and open and expressive. Now, we are going to see a couple of other steps, so I want to just clue you in about those before we do our exercise here. When we begin, we're going to be doing something called a coupe. Now, coupe means to cut, and what we're doing is we're cutting the toes onto the ankle bone. Now, technically, this is really sur le coup de pied, which means around the neck of the foot, but that is way too much to say. So for shorthand, a lot of us dancers use the term coupe, which means to cut. And then the other step we'll see is piqué, which means to prick, and it's our light little pricking of the toes. Now notice that the hips are nice and silent and the leg is light and the toes are reaching. So something I love about the Sugarplum Fairy is that it's just such a hushed little piece. It's kind of a little twinkle toes number. And when I've danced the Sugarplum Fairy, I would wear one of these crowns that had these little droplets on it, and the droplets would kind of shimmer and catch the light. And so you want to imagine that that shimmering, twinkling light is actually down in your feet, and that will help you to have this very sort of quiet, hushed feeling of the Sugarplum Fairy. With that, I hope you enjoy tendu and dégagé with coupe and piqué. Standing up nice and tall, heels together, toes apart in first position. Feel that feeling of zipping the jeans. We're going to float the arms up. And we're going to open wide, take a nice light touch on your bar. We're just going to float the arm out there. So put the elbow on the shelf. We're going to start with coupe, cutting the toes. Cut, point, bend straight, close, out, close, out, close. To the side. Open, bend straight, close, out, close, out, close. To the back. Hugging at the core, close, out, close, out. Cut the toes, out, bend, straight, close, plie. Now brush, prick, prick, prick and hold. Sweep it in, brush it out, plie. Brush, prick, prick, prick and hold. Close, sweep, plie. Reach, prick, prick, close, plie, and front, close, side, close, back, close. Lift the arm, first part. Just with the arm this time, if you like. Good. To the side, open, bend straight, close. Feel like you're wiping the floor with that foot. Cut the toes. Back, bend straight, close, back, close, back, close. Cut the toes, open, bend, straight, close, out, close, finish. Excellent work. Isn't that just so sparkly and lovely? Okay, so now we're gonna go to the second side. And as we go to the second side, just remember if the arms feel like they're too much, you can just float it out here. Now everyone, as we go to the second side, feel the air around you and feel like it is soft and fluid. This will help prevent our arms from getting really rigid out there. All right, let's get our twinkle toes on and do the other side. Standing up nice and tall in first position, hugging in at the core, open up the elbows and the chest. Here we go. Lifting the fingers across from the navel and opening out. Nice light touch, cutting the toes. Here we go. Cut, open, bend straight, close. Wipe the floor with the bottom of the foot. Good. Cut, open, bend straight, close. Posture the whole way through. Cut, open, bend straight, close. That's it. Slightly different here. Open, bend, straight, close. Plie, arm up, prick, prick, prick and stay. Close, and plie. Dégagé, prick, prick, prick and stay. Sweep it in, brush it out. Plie, brush, prick, 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 close. Plie. Now tendu, side, back, plie, cut the toe. Bend straight, close. That's it. Try to get taller using your core. To the side, open, bend straight, close, out, in, out, close. Cut the toes. Zip the jeans right here. Good, reach. Cut the toes, open, bend, straight, close. Bend, finish. Excellent work. That is such a fun little number, so I hope you'll do that again. Thank you so much for joining me for a little bit of ballet today. And as always, such a pleasure to share ballet with you. Until next time, happy dancing.